Grab your drinks, folks. It's time to put the world away. Welcome to the last season here of my Out of the Park Baseball 26, my simulated 20 years. This is it, 20th year. We could go on, but I made a decision 20 years in, 50 states mod, and historical players coming through the draft. This is it. Let's do it. And I think that the state that has won it's one of the Dakotas, I think. If I remember right. They got a three-peat. Little do I forget. Let's do let's see. Let's look. South Dakota won it once, twice, 3 times. North Dakota won it once, twice, 3 times. That's right. Teams right here. Most champions. South Dakota versus North Dakota. Maybe we'll get one of those teams to pull it out this last year to give the best champions. Because right now it would go to, because I would go champions. I'm going to go just in order here. Champions, if that's tied, we'll go to the playoffs, how many, and then winning percentage. So right now, it's South Dakota, the best team here in my simulated world. But you go to the best record. It's crazy, right? Top record teams, Massachusetts, Washington, Montana, the best record of the 20 seasons here. But none of them have champions. Let's go. Let's get to the preseason predictions here. Look at this. American League Northwest, they predict 3 teams here. Idaho, South Dakota, and Washington with 90 wins. Illinois with a 90 win there. And so it's going to be 4 teams with 90 wins they're predicting here in the American League. Nationally, we got a 90-game Minnesota, California, and North Carolina. Nobody above 90. Okay. Let's go. Let's see what happens. The preseason or the first-year player draft. Let's see who comes in. What historical rookie will enter this baseball world in the last season? We've had some phenomenal historical players. Ted Williams and Mickey Mantle and Babe Ruth and Ken Griffey Jr., my favorite player of all time. Ichiro has come through as well. Oh, man, who else, guys? Barry Bonds, Hank Aaron, Willie Mays. Did we have Ty Cobb? Honus Wagner came through. Frank Robinson, Ricky Henderson we've had come through, and so on and so forth. I don't know if Cy Young came through or not. Some of them lived up to their baseball cards. A lot of them haven't. There's some no names in real life historical players that did crap in their reality world, but in this fictional world that I've created, are been phenomenal. So there's been 180s from good to bad, from bad to good. Some that stay just about the same. It's great. Create your own fantasy world, folks. At OOTP26 is baseball. If you like numbers, statistics, this is the game for you. In history, the historical players, you can look at their real life and compare them against the world that you create. Again, I created just the USA one with all the 50 teams, the best I could. I could have set it up. If I did it again, I'd set it up a little bit different. But create your own world, create your own. Let's say you live in Washington State, and you create like the biggest teams or the biggest cities have their own team. And you can divide maybe the state north and south or east and west of the state and whatever. You could have your own world if you want. You can have all the world teams, the big countries. You have all USA. You can have, all the teams, a lot of countries: Spain, France, England, Russia, Turkey. You go on and on, folks. Japan, and have all the teams play against each other. All the countries play against each other, with the historical players coming through. Or You can have your own fictional players, or you can name, if it's with the editor, you can name your own players if you want. If you want to be in there, like, you know what, this guy looks great. I'm gonna be him, and we'll sim it and see how well I do, how well the AI develops me as a player. Put your friends in there. Whatever. Be creative. And again, this is one of the reasons why this was my last season. My computer is just not liking it, or I have maybe settings on here on this. It's taking a long time. Maybe I could edit this out, but I'm lazy on the editor, folks. I got to get better. I'd probably have more views if I edited this right here. This null, this right now, it's just searching, and it's doing this for quite some time. And 10 games in, so I'm not sure what's going on here. But one of the settings, and again, maybe it's for 20 years in. There's a lot of numbers. Again, I have a laptop. I'm on it right now, so could be slowing things down. My computer's not the best. What other? A lot of historical players. It's fun to see them coming in. That's right. Last episode, I wanted so bad, right? We had 2 rookies battling out for, first of all, with home runs, but we had this phenomenal rookie. I think we looked at his real life, and it was, I think an average player at the best, but he had, going into the last game of the year, I can't remember his name, going into the last game of the year, of the season, the last game, probably his last bat. He was going into the game, folks, with batting of 400. And I think he went 0 for 2 with a walk, and it knocked him down to 399 batting average. Oh, I wanted to see a 400 batting average so bad. Maybe we'll get one here this last season. What was his name? You guys remember? Was it Browning? Was it a Browning? Of course, I want to see Washington and Evergreen because that's where I'm from. Win the World Series finally. I think it was this guy right here, Pete Browning. 399 last year with, I think, like over 50 homers too. Phenomenal year. Let's go. Come on, game. Sim it up. Sim it to this first-year player draft. Let's go. Yeah, there's Browning again, guys. And but is he going to get anywhere close to 400 again this year? What an outstanding season he had. And we've seen that a few times here, right? Where the rookies just kick butt, and then the second and third year, they're just unable to duplicate, that first year. And I think a lot of that does happen in real life. If the rookies, if they can't adapt, because the pitchers now are like, okay, this guy had an outstanding year his first year. We got to pitch him differently. And they show him a little bit different pitches, and if the batter can't adapt, his numbers are going to go down. But some of the batters can adapt, and they stay phenomenal, outstanding players. You got to be able to, to be, an all-star, historical Hall of Famer is you got to be able to adapt, improvise, overcome the challenges set in front of you, and be consistent. That is what makes a great player from an elite to a Hall of Famer. That consistency, because it's inevitable. In baseball, you're gonna have slumps, folks. You're not gonna be hot the whole season. I mean, that is very, very rare. All right, what do we got? 47, 80 games in. Okay, should we start where we at? April where are we at? June. Okay, coming up. July 11th, 7-11 is when the first-year player draft comes in. And Washington's doing good so far. They're 5 games above in their division. Minnesota's doing well. Pennsylvania, West Virginia, and Colorado. And you got Rhode Island down here, and I see Maryland just peeking over here. But there he is, Browning hitting 359. So, yeah, it's a tall order to ask somebody to hit 400 back-to-back years. Okay, a few more days. It's July 3rd in game here. A few more days, we'll get to see this first year play. But look at Browning, 372, 379. Oh, man. I kind of just want to just keep simming on and see what we got. All right, let's look at the standings, right? Standings as it currently got Washington winning here, the Northwest. We got Colorado and West Virginia leading, New Jersey and Arkansas, and then the National League. We got Georgia, we got Maine, we got Pennsylvania, got California with the tight race there, and Minnesota, folks. Let's go. Let's see who this first-year player draft. What players have coming through, folks? And we'll look at the pitchers first. Got 2. Got Dwight Gooden, the Doc, folks. The old Mets. That was my era when I was really following baseball in the 80s here. I mean, his first 2 years were phenomenal. 9.1 and 9.3 WAR. Then I guess batters learned how to hit off him, or he took it down spiral. But I mean, not still good though. Still a quality player. 5.3, 4.3, a 7.1, a 2.1. I feel good that year. 7.1. He was good up until 1993, and then so Dwight Good, the Doc, though, yeah, he was phenomenal. That 24-game winner, that 1985. My goodness. But his first year was just outstanding. We're the most 11.4 strikeouts per 9 innings. My goodness. There's the Doc. He's rated high in the game. You got this Bill Caudle? Where'd he play in real life? 1979. Chicago. I don't know if that's the Cubs or the White Sox. But Seattle. He played for Seattle in 82 and 83. I don't remember him. Relief pitcher. I wasn't really following baseball yet. I was more of a mid-80s to early 90s kind of guy. Oakland, Toronto. But looks like he's going to, I mean, he had a couple good seasons here. 183 ERA plus, 170, 140. He had a few good seasons there. Rated pretty high in game. He's got a good stuff. Johan Duran, real life. He's still pitching, right? Closer. And he's rated phenomenal, folks. He is going places. He's still currently playing. He's a save guy, right? 27, 23 saves last year. So on and so forth. Cade Smith, real life, current player, a good relief pitcher here. I mean, rookie year was last year. And he played pretty well, just 75 innings, but 1.91 ERA, Cade Smith. A Canadian. Did we see the big unit come through? I think we did, huh? I can't see any guys. Clay, you guys might recognize some guys, but definitely Dwight Gooden, the big guy coming through that I recognize. Some other ones maybe you guys seeing. How did you miss them? But yeah, Nolan Ryan came through. I think we looked at him. Could sit here all day and look at players, huh? Okay, batters now. Bunch. We got Luis Arraez. Luis Arraez. Rated awesome. Real life, he's an active player, huh? For San Diego. He played well last year, San Diego. I mean, well, good batting average. Yeah, good on base percentage. 346 on base percentage. So he's an average hitter or contact hitter, not a power. Not much power at all. But there you go. Good player, and he's rated good in the game. Brett Lowry, third baseman. Toronto and Oakland. Average player, right, folks? Do you say that 248 average, 310 on base? His average career 261 average with 315 on base, 71 homers total for only a 6-year career. There he is, Darryl Strawberry. So Dwight Gooden's teammate here. The game, I mean, he currently is 3-star. He's not ready yet. He's got the big potential, Darryl Strawberry, but I mean, awesome power. But that's not, I would stick him in AA maybe right now. He's still got some time. He's still got some things to work out to develop here. Real life, 83 on to 99. I mean, look at that. 26, 20, upper 20s, 30 homers from 1983 on to 91. Phenomenal year. 6.4 was his best year. 1987. 6.4 WAR. He hit 284 and 398 on base percentage with 39 homers. Back to back 39 homers, 87 and 88. Darryl Strawberry, go. Jose Abreu's in the game. There you go. I don't recognize a lot of these other guys. All right, we'll just sim a day forward. We'll see where, Darryl Strawberry and Dwight Gooden. So two teammates, two Mets players that I see be the best coming in this year. Where's the draft here? Draft log. Dwight Gooden went to number 2 overall to Arizona, folks. Jose Abreu went to Kansas. Zeke Bonura? Oh, yeah, phenomenal first baseman. When did he play? 1934. He's rated high. He's rated great there, Major Leagues. Brett Lowry went to Wisconsin. Pee-wee. Oh, we didn't see him. Pee-wee Reese. Old player, right? Oh, no. Okay, I was thinking of 18. I don't know why. 1940 was his rookie year. He was a phenomenal defensive shortstop, I remember. Because average, he had a couple years hit a 300, 309 there. And a 4.9 WAR. A couple years, 4.9. 269 average, though. 360. Good. Yeah, good on base. So he walked quite a bit. 364 on base percentage. Good. Not so much a power hitter. But if I remember right, very good defensive. And that's how the game rated him. Very good defensive speed. But just average-ish on his contact and numbers. Good eye. Pee-wee Reese. Where'd Darryl Strawberry go? You guys see him? Am I missing him? There's Dwight Gooden. Where's Strawberry? There he is. California, folks. Went to California. Mike Schmidt. Oh, yeah. Philly. Third baseman. The game, it didn't do him any justice, though, folks. The game did not rate him. He hit close. I'm not mistaken. He played, I think, Philadelphia his whole career. Am I wrong? We'll look in a second. Philadelphia, and he hit, I want to say he hit close to 400. Nope, I'm definitely wrong about him hitting close to 400. But Philly was his, from 72 to 89, one team. Okay, I got that right. But yeah, him hitting close to 360, 400, I'm definitely wrong. I don't know who I'm thinking about. I'm thinking George Brett. Yeah, Kansas State or Kansas City. George Brett had like a 394 one year. 397, I think he hit one year. I don't think we've seen George Brett come through. That's another phenomenal third baseman. But Mike Schmidt was a good third baseman. 380 on base percentage, 267 average, 548 homers. So he had some power. 48 homers in 1980. That was his best WAR, 6.5. But those years, 79, 80, and 81, and 82, and 83, 5 and greater on the WAR. I mean, 84, 85, 86, 87 are all awesome years, too. I mean, even back up, from 74 to 87, his whole year, I mean, not so hot that 73 year. He only hit 196, but still, on base percentage was really good. And Philly stuck with them. They turned it around there. But yeah, I mean, he was phenomenal, folks. On base percentage over 400 a couple years. Wow, 1981 a 435 on base percentage. But no, he's not going to meet anywhere his real life numbers. Mike Schmidt, Chris Davis, right? Real life. He left in 2021. He was a home run hitter a couple years, 42, 43, 48 homers those years in Oakland. Where are we at here? Carl Yastrzemski. I can never say his right. Carl Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski. Real life, phenomenal player, folks, for Boston his whole career. Yep. Look at that, 61 to 83. What the longevity. Oh, I thought he was a 500. He was short. He had 452 homers, huh? Few years he had 40 or plus. There, 67, 69, and 70 home run hitters. But there were some years he had 326, 329. What was his best WAR year? 1970. We had 40 homers and 8.3 WAR. Yaz, right? That's what they call him. Nomar Garciaparra with the Washington. Good shortstop again for Boston. That's right. He played for Chicago. Forgot that. I thought he had played always for Boston. Forgot he went to Chicago and then LA and then even Oakland one season, huh? But yeah, that year, 372. Damn, I forgot he hit that high. 323 in 1998, 97, 302, 306, 323, 357, 372 he hit in the year 2000. Holy smacks. With the 434 on base percentage. Yeah, so those 1998, even 97 was a good year. 97, 98, 99, and 2000 were phenomenal years for him. Even year 2002 and 03 were great years for him. And not so good. And then 06 wasn't too bad when he played for, what's LA? Is that the Dodgers did he play or the Angels? Can't remember. I think it was the Angels. Freddie Freeman, there you go. Definitely not ratings as in real life. Last year he's consistently with 20-ish homer man. A couple years 18s and stuff. But 300 right now, lifetime average as of date, because he's still currently playing. Right? He was the hero in the World Series, right? Who else? Busy Trout, folks. Kevin Seitzer, he was a Royals player. Royals actually played for Milwaukee and Oakland and Cleveland too. But I knew him as a Kansas City guy. That 1987 was his good year. Then 323. 399 on base, Kevin Seitzer. All right, we can look all day at this stuff. I know. Let's go. playoffs begin. Let's go. Let's see who makes the playoffs. I'm going for Washington to win their first. I think they have the best, right? They're one of the top 3 teams with the best record of the 20 years, but no champions. So right now it's it's one of the Dakotas, North or South Dakota. How are they doing? I can't see them. North Dakota's on the bottom, or is the South Dakota over here? Well, they're battling Washington. They could make the playoffs. Yeah, North Dakota's way out of it, man. Minnesota's, they're 24 and a half games out, North Dakota. But there he is, Browning, 367 he's batting. All right, we're keeping an eye on him because he's the one he was the man last year. This Charlie Duffy, he's kicking, doing butt. Yeah, he's in home runs. He's in runs batted in. But this Pete Browning again. Wasn't that him last year? On base, 442. And he's sitting 375 right now. Damn. 372 right now. He's hitting. To hit you got to have what, folks? Your average at bats a game is what? 4 or 5 at bats a game, a 9 inning. You got to have what? 2 at 4. It's a 50%. You got to have 5 at bats. You got to have at least 2 hits a game. Just about. Keep that kind of average of 400. My goodness. Very hard to do. That's why no one's done it in freaking, what? The last person that hit the 400. Was it Tony? Did Tony Gwynn hit it? I should know this. Tony Gwynn did. That was my guy's favorite hitting guys. Contact Tony Gwynn, Wade Boggs. During my era watching baseball. Who else was that? George Brett. There's Washington. They qualified already playoffs. So did Minnesota. Maine down here. New Jersey. You see the E's as the teams are getting eliminated. And here we go, folks. So, playoff coverage. Playoff tree. Here's the teams. Let's look really quick the standings. So 97 wins for Washington. And again, that outfield that they had, did they still have it together? Julio's in left. King Griffey Jr.'s in center. 30 homers. He's hitting 262 at 30 homers with 99 ribbies. And Julio's hitting 289, 28 homers. Good. And then the right fielder. Oh, that Mario guy left. They have Salazar guy, but only 2 homers. Did he just come in? Is Mario hurt or something? Yeah, because he's only had only 20 games. So something happened to the right fielder. Just got hurt or something. Team injuries. No, there is their left fielder, Mario Colon. So they shifted their outfielders a little bit. But yeah, this guy was phenomenal, but he's out injured. Look at this. Wrecked. Knee tendonitis. It's a shame because look at that. Doubles. 54 doubles last year. Oh, he didn't. Oh, he just got injured. 138 games. Oh, he was tearing it up. 180 hits. 54 doubles. He led the league there in hits and doubles. He's just got injured. Date of injury September 14th, and it's 26. So, 12 days ago, just in time for the playoffs. That's the big hit for the Washington. Hawaii didn't make it. 84 wins. what's the yeah, they had to make it, I'm sure. We'll look at that in a second. It's 97 Washington and the 93 New Jersey. Over on the national side, 91 wins for Georgia. Missouri 90, 98 Minnesota. So Minnesota was the best team. Record most wins, Minnesota. Where's the playoff picture? Playoff tree. Yeah, Aloha State is in there. Okay, let's go. And the playoffs. Who is going to win it? The North. Oh, I should have looked. North and South Dakota. I know North Dakota didn't make it, but did South Dakota make the playoffs? They were the two best teams. Let's see if one of them teams are going to win it, right? They both have 3 champions, 3 World Series wins for the Dakotas each. It's funny because the two of the least populated states. Been there. I lived in North Dakota for a year and a half. Yeah, it was just under 2 years. I was in the station, the military up there, working on missiles. I was a radio man in the Air Force. Oh, so there's Browning. He hit 380. Still phenomenal. And then he had 118 RBI, on base 457, and then batter WAR at 10.5. He probably won that Showboat Mango Award. Again. Wait, what do we got? We got, what is this, West Virginia Mountaineers. We got the Garden State, New Jersey. We got Minnesota. And who's this, folks? Can't think of a P. Oh, Pennsylvania. Yeah, the Keystone State. That's the first time we've seen them, I think, make it to this Final Four stage. Pennsylvania. And it's Minnesota and the Garden State, folks. New Jersey versus Minnesota. Minnesota had the best record as we looked, but Garden State takes the 2-game lead. Oh, Minnesota grabs one. Garden State gets, it's going to go to a battle of a game. There it is, game 6, New Jersey. Garden State to finish off this 20-season run here, my OOTP. I appreciate you guys watching my little simulated 20 years in. It was fun. I like kind of simulating, just seeing what alternate universe we can create in the baseball world and what historical players came through. Ted Williams right here, kind of trying to think what historical players kicked butt. What Hall of Famer, what's what I'm trying to think, because there's been guys, no-namers, historical no-namers that have come in here and just did a 180 kick butt. But what historical Hall of Famers did well? I know Ted Williams did actually well. Okay, let's go to the Showboat Mango Award. Let's get up there. We'll look through all the awards. Yeah, there's Mario there in batting, remember? But he got hurt, that tendonitis, so that was a big hit for Washington. They made it there. They got beat by West Virginia. Injuries, right? You can't predict them. It's just a team could be phenomenal, and then the last week, going to the playoffs, you got some key guys get injured, and you're like, oh, heartbreaking. All you sports fans can relate, right? What could have been? Well, if we had this player back, if he was healthy. All the debates in sports. Generation players, like who's the best, right? Everybody has that debate. I could go on forever, right? Debates about who's the greatest of all time. And in baseball, you could break it down, what generation or what player, what positional player, what the best third baseman of all time. Shortstop, you can say, who was the best pitcher of all time? All right. And you can all have, everybody has their own argument why. It's fun. Let's see. I had a brain fart there for a second, guys. Okay, so there it is, New Jersey. Let's get to the info. Here we go. No, not the power ranking. Come on, history, guys. History index. There it is. So there it is. New Jersey won it. That's their first one. Yep. We're going to do the leaderboard. Was there any new leaders this year? 2044. Do you see any 20? There's one. Ghost games played. 156. That's it. 2044. I'm looking for a 44 here. There's one. Walks plus hits. Innings pitched. Bill Morissette. And then opponents on base percentage. Bill Morissette. Yeah. Phenomenal pitcher. And I think that's it. Opponents OPS. Bill Morissette, real life, 1915, 16. Then he had 4 years off, or 3 years. Then he came back in 1920 for 27. I mean, a total of 51 innings pitched in his real life. And he just blew those stats away, what he's been doing. I mean, look at his ratings the last few. Led ERA here. He's led in the whip and the WAR. Is a phenomenal player there. What other records? Let's go the awards. American League award winners. This Alberto Quinones, a fictional player. So we're not going to spend too much time on him. I mean, he kicked ass in this save. This guy. Simone Caparcio. Another fictional guy. Another outstanding pitcher of the year. Michael Harris the second, folks. Rookie of the year. He's a real life player. He's still playing. Plays for Atlanta. There he goes. He's kicking butt in this world. He got what award there? What award did he just get? Rookie of the year, folks. There you go. Michael Harris the second. And then the reliever of the year was Willie Gonzalez with 39 saves. The Gold Gloves got this pitcher Ramos. This is Radillo. This catcher, it's his fourth one. Lima's first. Felix Lima. Joe Gordon first. There we go. Corey Seager, third base, got his first Gold Glove. Peralta, third base. Flores, left field. Center fielder, this Bader guy. And right field, Brown. Silver Slugger, Escalante, this catcher. Herrera, first baseman. Guerrero, second. Look at this guy. Gino Chiostro, his seventh, folks. He's one of the best that we've seen. And again, he's a fictional player. So some of the fictional players kind of dominated, I think, in my say. The fictional players did well. And again, if I would have done this, maybe redone this save, I could probably, maybe the second year, take out everybody. And but I think there's still fictional players that are gonna come through the international drafts and scouting. So there's just, I don't know how to get rid of all the fictional players. Maybe there's a way. Yeah, you guys there, because there was lots of options and settings in the setup of the game, and maybe I missed that. But I was just hoping for all real life players, but it didn't happen. Gabe Frutos, center fielder. This Donlin guy got his fourth. He's a real life player. Back in 1899 was his rookie year. Phenomenal player. His fourth gold or silver slugger. And then there we go. The Cologne guy that got injured. He's wrecked. His injury proneness wrecked. But phenomenal player when he does play. I mean, to be fair, right? He played the majority of the games. 39, 40, 41, 19, 41, 42, 43. And he just got hurt, though, at the end of the year. Awards, National League. There it is, the Pete Browning, guys. This guy, look at that numbers again. A 380. Led the league again in average. 399 last year, though. Gosh. That 457 on base percentage against this year. 697 slugging. A 10.5 WAR, 202 hits, 124 runs, 43 home runs. My goodness. And he steals bases too. He's got all the tools. Hitter, power, speed. His defense might be lacking. He's a left field. According to his ratings here, I guess we can look at his fielding stats, but I really don't know how to read this. There's errors. He's only made 3 errors and that many innings. That seems pretty damn good to me. That's how many assists he had, put outs. I don't know what's TC, not sure. Did double plays. He played shortstop for 20 games, third base 8. Left fielder 115. Yeah, 115 games. 1,001 innings. He only made 1 error in left field. That's pretty phenomenal, man, to me. But then there you have this arm. I guess his arm's a negative one. He doesn't have the best arm. And there's his efficiency. It's 1,000. That seems pretty damn good. In a zone rating, 2.8. I've seen higher, so maybe not the best range, but shoot, 1 error? I'll take that all day. Wow. Hugh Duffy. Oh, there's more set again. Or pitcher of the year. It's the second one. And then there's Hugh Duffy. 53 home runs. Rookie of the year. Real life stats from 1888. He's not a home run hitter in real life. But in this alternate universe, he had 53 homers his rookie year. Love it. Love it. And then Carlos Cordova, closer or reliever of the year. We see everything. No Hall of Famers yet. Accomplishments, 6 hitters. 1 guy had 6 hits, is Buster Hoover. 15 Ks. Just 1 guy this year. Conrado. What's his name? He's got 2 C's for a last name? How do you say that, folks? C-Series? C-C. Conrado Series. What the hell? And he had a what? What was it? He had a game where he got 15 Ks. Was there any cycles? There he is, Cesar oh, I thought that was the other. And then Ketel Marte hit for the cycle. Cesar Cedino, and then Ketel Marte, yeah. And you guys hear that? That was my belly. My belly is rumbling. I need some food, I think. What is this? Oh, no hitters. There's, whoa. 1, 2, 3, 6. Did I count that right? 6 no hitters? That Bill Morissette had 1. Damn. 50 plus homers. There's 2 guys, Gabe and Hugh Duffy, the rookie. 20. I don't go whole RBIs. There's just so many. Yeah. All damn. From here on down, 100 plus ribbies. 20 game winners. You just had the 1, Roberto Rodriguez. Triple crowns. This is it. I'm only that. Henry left back in 2036. 2 pitchers, and then a fielder. Milestones, we can look at this for all days. There's another screen too where we can see after this 20 game, after this 20 years of simulated that I did, we could see who had the most of all time stolen bases. There's another hit streaks, 20 game hit streak this year, or 29 game hit streak this year, but all time hit streaks, there was a 42 guy, 42 games. Jonathan. Yeah, how do I look that up? Is it records? Nope. I guess right here, 20 years career batting, Alberto Salazar, and this is based on at least 2,500 plate appearances. It's a requirement. So he had 328, and then this Quinones guys, Alberto, this fictional player. I would say he's probably the save hero. Alberto Quinones, look at all this on base percentage, slugging. And then Philip Rodriguez as well. At bats, runs. Angelo Martinez. Philip Rodriguez has the most. It's close. It's either Philip Rodriguez or Alberto or Angelo Martinez. There's 3 guys. Alberto Salazar, I guess I'll name him the best because the war, career 81.4. Let's see. He led the league 4 years in a row with RBI. Look at that. 139 RBI. Look at how many times he led with the average. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 years in a row. He led the batting average. And the same for on base. Slugging, look at that. 193 hits. Is that the most ever hit in a season? How many hits in a season? 215. Oh yeah, Pete Browning. Pete Browning had the most. He had back to back, folks. 200 hits. This guy's. I'd love to continue just this save, just to check him out. How well he does. All right, we can sit here forever. How'd Ken Griffey, my guy, do? Griffey Jr., I think this is his second or third year. He had 262, a 330 on base percentage. It's his best WAR year, a 4.2. 30 homers. Okay, Griff, there you go. The kid. Well, they say junior here. Junior. He was called the kid for a while, and then junior. His nickname. But yeah, consistent, right? Very close, right? Every year. There you go. And then, was it Ted Williams did really well in this save? South Dakota. He's 34 now. Led the league in walks a few times. Led the league in homers, doubles. Not average, 270 average. He was more of a home run here. He ended up at 530 homers, 270 average with a 382 on base for his career. He's still playing. So there you go. All those awards he has. All right. And then let's go. The best team of all time, record-wise, 1660 wins and 1447 losses was Washington Evergreen State, my state. 11 playoffs, but 0 champions. Again, the Massachusetts, 11 playoffs, 0 champions. And Montana, 0 champions, 11 playoffs. Top 3 finishers, record-wise, 0 champions. So Tennessee would be the best record with to have at least one champion. Who's got the most champions, though? Guys, it goes South Dakota and North Dakota with 3 each. You got to pick South Dakota. They got 3 champions, 3 World Series wins with 12 playoffs. South Dakota, to me, is crowned the champion. And my simulated 20 years of OOTP26, my USA 50 states simulated world here with the historical players coming in. South Dakota, Mount Rushmore State is the champ. I'm declaring. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Remember, keep moving forward.